Good afternoon. Happy Monday. Isn't it a great day today? Hell yeah, it is. See what happens when our Jaguars win. What a difference a week makes. What a difference an attitude adjustment makes. A great day yesterday down at Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville, Florida. It's Catching Up with Tommy Mac here on 1010XL's podcast platform, the 1010XL app, the website at 1010XL.com, the YouTube channel at YouTube 1010XL, Jaguar page. So check it all out right there. You go to TommyMac.net. You see all the content. You'll also see my team Tommy Mac, which brings you Catching Up with Tommy Mac every single time. A group of businesses that I love representing, man. They get it done right, and they're there for you every single time. So make sure you check them out at TommyMac.net. I'll go through them a little bit later on as we look at final team stats. Man, what an ass whooping it was. And that's what it was from the start. From the start, it was an ass whooping. From Trayvon Walker getting right in the grill of Justin Herbert on the very first play. They tried to out-trick him with a misdirection. He's right on key, right on target, and coming. Liam Cohen says he likes when his team plays pissed off. I heard Josh Hines-Allen said, well, I don't know about that. But I said, hey, wait, time out. No, yeah, you play mad. They're the enemy. They're the enemy, man. After the game, they're not the enemy. They're your respected colleagues, but during those 60 minutes, that 3-4 hours, man, they're the enemy, and I like it. That's how you got to play this game. One play says it all to me on how this team played yesterday. Go watch Robert Hainsey take that linebacker for a ride and then plant him into the earth at the end of ETN's touchdown run. Are you effing kidding me? That was just absolutely incredible, and that's what we're talking about when we're talking about physicality, because as the title says on the page, physicality will always win. I'll go back to my late father, who would have been 105 on Thanksgiving this year. I'll go back to, remember, leather helmet football, World War II, so a little bit different era. But he would always say, and it didn't matter if it was football, basketball, soccer, even baseball, physicality will always win if you can out-physical your opponent. Basketball and rebounding, of course, and just overall attitude. And attitude is everything. It sure is, especially when you talk about some of the greatest athletes that you watch week in and week out. I mean, what separates them? It ain't athleticism. Very rarely does that happen. It does happen, but most of the time not. They're all the same size. They're all the same strength. They're all the same, athletic ability. Maybe some are better at technique, but it comes down to the will, to the want, to the attitude, man. And, man, did they bring it yesterday. I can't say enough good things. I can't. I'm beaming. O-line, you guys, man, way to fucking come to play. Van Lanen and Walker Little, you guys were unbelievable. Ezra was unbelievable. Hainsey, McCary, I mean, you guys really, and Doga when he got out there, you guys really got after it. The tight ends did their job on that trap. Remember I said that trap works when they come up the field, and it worked. ETN, Bayashul Tootin, are you kidding me? Those guys were just rocking, pounding, bouncing off dudes, seeing the field clearly, being patient with their cuts. I mean, you saw Travis Etienne a couple times, man. He was just like, and then zip, 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 like that little Mazda commercial they used to run back in the day. 6-4. I texted Tony Baselli. He didn't text me back, but that's okay. Most of the time he does. It's okay if he does or does not. And I just said to him, that's Jaguar football. That's how we used to play this game. That's how you got it. And by the way, it wasn't just the players. The play calling. The defensive play calling, the offensive play calling. Let me tell you something. And what a half it was. Halftime must have been pretty awesome because the offense came out and went right down the field. And Trevor, all of a sudden, it's clicking. He's throwing it on time. He's throwing it before and with anticipation. He's putting it in the right spot. They're getting success running the ball. They're play action. They're doing misdirection. He's running when he has to. It was a thing of beauty. I mean, the first half, it wasn't. It just wasn't. It was okay. It wasn't terrible, but it was typical Trevor. And then it turned. But that whole time, our defense, man, stood out big time. The sudden change on the pick, a bad pick, it was Terrible throw. Normally he makes that throw on the outside. That's one of my, the easy button throws. He had a couple during the game. That's an easy button throw for him. It looked like he wasn't able to really get into it. He kind of threw flat-footed, but you have to watch the tape. But it just was not a good spot. You can't throw the out. You can't put it on the inside. You can't. We all know that. He knows it. And he probably knew it the minute it left his hand that he threw it on the inside. So, but what did the defense do? They held him to 3. We'll go through the play, not play-by-play, but pretty much. I took notes all throughout the game, as I've been doing lately. It saves me a little bit of time on Monday, where only if I have to go back and see certain things will I go back. But we'll go through it. It was just a great outing, showing hometown crowd. Look. I put it on Twitter. I put a lot on Twitter during and after the game. You play like that, you're going to have a shot. You play like that, and that's don't tell me you can't duplicate that. That's all attitude, man. That's all attitude. And you do that week in and week out, you're gonna be 8-4. You're gonna be 8-4, and you're gonna take on the Colts, and it's gonna be an epic game. And you're gonna bring your A game that game too. I don't know what it is with this team. Okay, I'm hoping this is the breakthrough. But they play up to competition. They play down to competition. For whatever it is, I don't know. It just feels that way. But they play up to competition, which yesterday they did. There's no doubt about it. Look, I didn't have them winning. You know what I had? I thought they were going to get killed. I thought Herbert was going to destroy them. Congrats to the defensive secondary. Your coverage was outstanding. The guy's pressuring. Congrats to Josh Hines-Allen. Got his sack finally to break the record. Fantastic. Now just get more sacks. That good job yesterday. Let's be honest, their O-line's not good. They weren't good all year. Obviously, they had injuries, but 92 hits going into the year or going into the game, and we hit him 6 times this time, 6-3. So, he's up near 100 hits so far in the season. Trevor's nowhere near that, probably at 50, probably at a half. So that O-line, you took advantage. Hey, I don't care. You took advantage of a team that you had to take advantage of. You shut down their run, which was great. You pounded the ball. Tootin and Etienne had great days. I know Tootin on the stat size, which looks phenomenal, and he was. And at a 4.9, I think he had. Etienne at 3.8. But I think Etienne, he had a couple of really big plays, really good touches, just good. And look, I thought the play calling from Liam was really good. What got it going was the fake double screen and Johnny Munn up the middle. Go watch. Go look. That actually gave our offense a lot of confidence. I think it gave Trevor a lot of confidence because he seemed to start clicking a little bit better after that. And what a fantastic call. And what a fantastic execution. Because that tight end, Johnny Munn, he's got to be patient. You want to get out. You want to take off and get in your route, but you can't. You got to try to, get those backers to split so you can get in front of them. You were getting in the middle, in between them, which they did. That was a big game. Really good curl routes to Parker, curl routes to Jacoby Myers, who led the team with receptions. Nice touchdown throw to Tim Patrick. Nice route. It was, look, it all came together. And you can't deny the 35 points. That was supposed to, I'm shocked they weren't physical. I'm shocked. I even think they might have gave up a little bit at the end. I mean, granted, it's 11 minutes to go. You're down by 29 points. I saw, they pull Herbert. By the way, that last play with Trevor was scary, man. And on that, why did we go for it on 4th and 3? I hope somebody asked that. Maybe by the time I get to helmets and heels at 2 o'clock for help with me and Lauren Brooks. Taylor's off today. I'll be off Wednesday, it looks like, but back on Friday, back tomorrow, of course. But maybe there'll be some news out. I know Liam's going to address some things at the press conference, so we'll play all that sound, or at least a lot of it. But I didn't understand that. 4th and 3, you're way up. Are you trying to stick it to him? I mean, I know you're kind of in midfield. You don't want to use your punter. But, man, that rollout, I thought he almost got hurt on that play. He was rolling on and trying to make a play. The guy hit him right when his arm was back. Anyway, I'm glad nothing happened. But just a great showing, man. I loved it. I took down a lot, when I was writing down play by play, just our O-line and our D-line, but our O-line dominated the line of scrimmage, man. And even Archuleta, the announcers, like, man, they're not the biggest, but they're feisty and they're aggressive and they're physical, and that's what it takes. It takes that. In a world of you want all this finesse, and I think the league does too. And we'll talk about that hit that Green second got. That was fantastic. Oh, that's a dream hit, and you penalize the young man. Unbelievable. But that just shows you if you can play physical, you'll always have a chance. You always will. It's the tale as old as time. I know that's for a Disney movie, but it is. It's the testament of it stood the testament of time. If you out physical your opponent on the football field, you got a really good chance to win. And it all is attitude. It all is mindset. Call it pissed off. Call it whatever. All I know is when that bell rings, they're the enemy, and I'm trying to beat you. They're saying, hey, you get me, I get you. They say practice. Practice, you do that with your teammate. Hey, man, you win this one, I win the next one. Make it look good. Not in a game. In a game, no. They're the enemy, and they should be treated as such week in and week out. So hopefully we can get this and duplicate it and keep going, right? No punts yesterday. How about that? These stats are insane. Real quick, 30 first downs to the Chargers 8. 30 first downs to the Chargers 8. That's incredible. Chargers had 135 total yards. We had 192 rushing yards. I mean, listen, this is, like I said on X, I'm on Twitter, whatever. What are we calling it these days? Can we just make it up? Whatever. I like the platform. This was like take your ass outside and beat your ass, like really get beat up. I mean, I've never been beat up like that before. I've seen it before, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, remember, I'll give you a visual. Remember when Tommy Morrison got knocked out by Ray Mercer? Do you remember? It was more than a knockout. He sent him to the moon. He hit him so many times in the face before he hit the ground. I mean, he was out. And he still got him with a couple shots, like good, big shots. I don't know how a boxer could ever come back from a beating like that. How that would keep you up at night forever. It would haunt you forever. I think it would. But that's what that was yesterday. And hey, hats off to our team. Hats off to the coaches getting them ready, and hats off to the players for executing. Y'all played with more sense of urgency, that's for sure. Trayvon Walker was a beast yesterday. Absolute beast. Eric Armstead had a good day. Josh Hines-Allen had a good day. He's still doing this bull rush thing. He's got more moves than that in the arsenal. Maybe now that he's got the sack thing out of the way, he can just flow. I don't know. He says he doesn't think about it, but it's human nature to think about it, But you're not going to win by just always bull rushing. Although yesterday he bull rushed the hell out of that Trevor Penning, who they got off the street. I mean, whatever. We came to play, and we got the job done, and it's fantastic. Now the question is, can we duplicate it? Can we, right? What do we got? We've got where did I put that next? What do we got next? Who do we got next? Oh, we got Zona next, at Zona, and then at Tennessee. So, hey, Tennessee gave Houston a run for their money yesterday. Big time. And they could have won. They probably should have won that game. Davis Mills goes down the field again and had a good day for the Texans. Atlanta, Carolina. Did you see the day Bryce Young had? Holy cow. It was 31 of 45 for 448 yards, 3 touchdowns. They're 6-5. Carolina. That Coach Canales, man, he said they were going to be a tough out before the season. And we crushed them that first game. So that win looks even better. But they are 6-5. And the Bucks, I know they hung for a while, but then Buffalo pulled apart. We all saw the end of that. But Baker did not have a good day. They didn't have a good day overall. They weren't flowing nice. Buffalo, man, unreal. Josh Allen, 6 touchdowns, 3 rushing, three passing. Unbelievable. Brock Purdy had 3 TDs in his return. Jacoby Brissett, who we're playing next week, you give this guy time. Listen to this. 47 of 57. Almost threw it 60 times against San Fran. Unbelievable. 452 yards. You should get that with how many throws. And then 2 touchdowns and 2 picks. That's Jacoby Brissett if he has time. We'll celebrate today. We'll worry about Arizona a little bit later, but we got to make sure we duplicate this thing. And I heard what Josh said, and it's okay. He doesn't say, well, what are we going to be pissed off after a win? You can't be pissed off. That shouldn't be the driving force. Call it what you will, but at the end of the day, it's just competing viciously, against the opponent for those 60 minutes. And we saw it yesterday. We saw it. It's absolutely a thing of beauty, man. Line of scrimmage dominated by our Jags. Yep, Strigow had a game. Green the second had a game. I need his first name. I know I have it. I just don't have it. Look, we saw him in camp. We were wondering when he was going to make his debut because he can get after the QB. Strigow can get after QB. He's in my notes. I saw him a couple times, and looks like Mama's home from her work. She teaching her fitness studio down in Ponte Vedra Beach. Hey, quick sidebar. I know a lot of you out there, you pray for people, and I wish or ask you to pray for my mom. She fell the other night and had a really bad fall and broke her femur up near the hip and had surgery. She's recovering. It's going to be a long recovery. She's 94 years old. So anyway, if you pray, please pray for her. I really appreciate it. And I'll pray for all of you too and anything you're going through. She's the best. She's a huge Jag fan. She loved watching me play. There's no doubt. Even after my father died, she was always there, always loved to hang out. And around 90, she started slowing down. Prior to that, she was rocking, man. She'd stay out with us. She'd go out with us, So God bless her. What a great lady. She's got an escalator right to the top. I told her when I was there last night, she mentioned something about a pub. She's is pretty out of it. And I said, Mom, they're all waiting for you at the pub. Dad, your mom and dad, all your friends, your brother, they're all there, man, saying, come on, Tony, you can come have a drink with us. And they'll all be celebrating one time. But please pray a prayer for her. Listen, man, I can't say enough. I guess the only thing is, can they keep it going? You got to keep it in perspective. Big win. Huge win. A great win. You celebrate today, celebrate tomorrow, come Wednesday. You got to take care of Carolina. This is the way this league is, right? Houston won. So did Indy. So they're keeping pace. So you want to break away from that if you can. You got the tiebreakers, which is good, but those tiebreakers only matter if you keep winning. Or get into the playoffs. By the way, I get why everyone's like, well, if it was today, there'd be this, see that. Listen, anything can happen, as we know. 7 games to go. It's great that they're 6-4. It's phenomenal. The way they came back from last week. And you can't, look, you want to look back, you want to kick yourself and all that, but you can't. You can't change the past, as we all know. So you just, whatever, you remember how that felt and how you don't want ever to feel that way again. And then you got to remember how this one felt and what got you there. So maybe you did something different. You know what I mean? Maybe whatever. Maybe you took care of the body better. Maybe you didn't go out. Maybe you didn't drink that extra drink. Listen, I went out 4 nights a week. I'm not throwing stones at all. In that regard, I'm like paper thin. You rip right through me because I went out all the time, played hard all the time, but went out all the time. Every chance that I was allowed to go out, I should say, back before my Christina, of course. But maybe he was more studied. Maybe he was understanding the playbook. I know Liam's going to talk about Trevor having the armband. Good, whatever, man, whatever it takes. And by the way, Trevor, look, he was fine yesterday. He was. I know people the pick was bad. He made some bad decisions and bad throws in the first half, but he turned it around and got it done. And he was really good in the second half. So it's typical what we're going to get. And look, if we win, do you really care? You know what I mean? Like, does it bother you? It doesn't bother me. I don't need him to be, Bryce Young throwing, 45 times for 450 for me to feel good about my quarterback. I don't, but I'm not a fantasy guy now. You guys, I'm a fantasy rock and roller. By the way, Dad Bod's playing at the brand new local in Ponte Vedra, Solana and A1A. It's Old Woody's Barbecue. I haven't been there yet, but I hear they did a phenomenal job. Outdoor patio. We're going to be rocking 8 to 11. Yeah, man. Dad Bods normally don't stay up that late, but we will Saturday night. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Our last show of the year, too, as we speak today. You never know what can happen, but as we speak today. So we'll be rocking at the local. Come join us on on Saturday night. So to me, it doesn't matter. Don't cost us the game. Don't turn the ball over. He did, but he rectified it. It's okay. Great QB draw call. Great. Yeah, that's when you use that kid. He's a big dude, man. If you saw him in person, which a lot of you might have, you'd be like, he's a pretty big guy. It's not like he's not like, his shoulders are not wide. So it's not like he's this Josh Allen, from the Bills kind of big quarterback like that. But he's real tall and he's thick on the lower half. And yeah, you'd be like, man, he's a big guy. So he's got that taking off and running is absolutely fantastic. And we love that. We love that. Jacoby Myers, great job. I know everyone's like, catch your. Listen, he's off too. You act like he's never off. He's off. His first half was off. He got it back together. 7 of 8 in the third quarter that drive, a couple drives were great. We'll go through it in just a minute. But nonetheless, he was good enough. And to me, that's all I care about. He was 14 of 22 for 153, 7 yards per attempt. That's getting it down there a little bit. 1 pass TD, 1 rush TD, 1 pick, no sacks. O-line, fucking A. What a difference. Is it Ezra? I love Ezra. Ezra is a beast, man. He's a beast. Him and his brother. What was his brother's name? Was it Ben? They were 2 big, bad dudes. They like altercation, from what I gather. I think I was told that they were just 2 tough hombres. He's playing tough. He was throwing dudes around. They highlighted him on that one play. He took the lineman all the way to the other side of the formation. It was good. That's that for the record, okay? If you got a young kid out there playing O-line, show him a few of those plays. That's all within the rules. That's what makes you stand out on film. When you block like Hainsey blocked, like Ezra, like Walker. Walker Little had a great game yesterday. Way to go, Walker. Way to turn it around. Cole Van Lanen. I've always liked Cole. I've said that many times. He can play tackle all day long. There's no doubt. He did it last year. He can do it if you need him. There's no question. And he's a physical player. Hainsey was physical. McCary was physical. They really played well. And the backs hit it well. They were physical. The tight ends were physical. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. So if that's how your offense is going to work, great. Let's see if they can stop it. And then our defense, fantastic. I want to make sure I got everybody's name because they deserve it. Tim Patrick, yep, I did. Johnny Munt, yep. Absolutely. There we go. Arizona at 10 and then Indy at home. How about 8-4, Indy at home? Yeah. That sounds good. That sounds real. Just think, okay, here in town, how great Thanksgiving is going to be. Beat Zona. Get to 7-4. And Thanksgiving's going to be through the roof. We're going to eat so much food. We're not even going to care about weight. I don't care about anything. It's going to be like, we're so jolly and ready. And then as we move on, as we keep going, got to take it one at a time. Look, Arizona can beat you. We've seen it. I don't want to hear it. You got lucky with the Raiders, but so what? You found a way. But that can happen there with Arizona, where you find yourself at a nail biter and hoping they miss a field goal or that you block a pass or whatever. We know this can happen. So you do have to play pissed off. You do have to play focused. You do. By the way, what was it? No penalty. Was it no penalties yesterday? Or one penalty. One penalty. One. Focus. Yeah. Attitude. Yeah. That's working at it, baby. That's working. All right, let's rip through the drives if we can. All right, like I mentioned, first down for the Chargers. It was kind of, they called it grounding, but then a sack because Trayvon right on it, never flinched. They get a bubble screen for 12 yards and then another one to McConkey, but punt 3 and out. Great. First 3 and out. Jags first drive. Ezra's bad. Yes, he is. Pressured twice. Has to scramble. 3rd and 6. First down throw to Trammell. He had plenty of time, which was good. 1st and 10. First down throw to Jacoby. 2 good runs by Etienne getting a first down. 4th and 3. Incomplete pass. It was a high throw into coverage. It was a bad decision. He had Parker Washington right there, and he could have just run it. He gets zoned in sometime. I'm trying to listen. I'm glad we scored 35, and I'm glad he turned it around. But he should have never thrown that ball. The defense was that the PI? No. That's where he just missed. Was that the PI? No, that's where he missed it. Yeah, he just missed the throw. It was a high throw into coverage, and he did miss P. Wash, and I think he should have run it. Anyway, they get the ball back. First down throw to Gadsden, a second. Herbert scrambles. Great hit by Aluakim. Remember in the open field, trying to go through. I love it. 3rd and 2. Vidal gets a first down. 2nd and 5, 2-yard run. 3rd and 3, incomplete pass. To Gadsden, great pass breakup by Buster. Good job, Buster. Ben don't break defense. They get the field goal 3-0. Jags get the ball back. Good dump off to Johnny Munt. Throw to P. Wash. Easy button throw on first down. That was good. 2nd and 6. Tootin' big run up the middle for 7. He's a powerful. He's good. He loaded the ground, physical, man. When you saw him at camp, like his thighs were jet. You're like, this kid's got some power. There's no doubt. There's no doubt about it. I like the way he runs. No doubt. 1st and 10. Yeah, that PI on the Chargers. Bad throw, bad decision, but whatever. We got the PI, so that's good. Tootin' off tackle, left side, great block by Walker and Tim Patrick. Tootin' up the middle, touchdown. Cole Van Lanen on Khalil Mack. Wow, go watch that on the touchdown. Watch Cole Van Lanen finish Khalil Mack. I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of those things. That sucks during film. You're like, oh, jeez. Get down. I didn't. It's awful. It's awful when you get blocked like that. Never happened. No, I'm sure. Oh, it did. I know it did. Maybe not that bad, but that was pretty good on our end and pretty bad on their end. So great job by Cole Van Lanen. All right, big sack on Herbert. That was Strigal and Trayvon. A big hit by Lloyd on the screen. Remember that was in the south end zone. That was great. And then a dump off for short. Another 3 and out. Give me 3 and out. No, he had a field goal, but basically you held him. Because it was turnover on downs. We held them to 3. That was good. That was very good. All right, second quarter. What a fast first quarter, huh? It sure was. 3rd drive, ball on 33. Terrible throw. Inside on an out route. That was the pick. It was bad. Nothing you can say about it. Just don't throw it inside. Ever on an out pattern. Never inside. They can always undercut. Most of the time they're right there. You get lucky that they fall down on a break or something. But for the most part, you got to throw it to the outside. He knows it. They all know it. Anyway, we get the ball back, and we hold tough. Armstead makes a play. There was illegal contact on Sharian Jones. Herbert scrambled for a first down. Our run D is strong. Lloyd and Aluakim playing well. Zone blitz, 3rd down pass on first down, off coverage. I don't like that. Then Josh Hines-Allen gets the sack on 3rd down, breaks the record. Great coverage. Good on sudden change. They get a field goal. Hold them to a field goal. Great job by the D, and congrats to Josh Hines-Allen on getting the record over my former teammate, the great Tony Brackens, and he sure was great. All right, 7-6 Jags. We get the ball back. Great kickoff return by LeQuint. Tootin' off tackle for a first down run. Screen to Etienne. Bad play. It was a high throw. I didn't like that play. Good throw to Tim Patrick, 9 yards. He's pressured. He misses to Morris. Oh, he had him on the left there. It's kind of a weird route they run. So they run like they bend it and then they go up the seam, but they throw it to the outside. It's got to be on the end. Like if you go up the seam, you turn. You know what I mean? Instead of out, but they got to get on page. But he missed them. They missed each other. We'll say that. Let's see. 4th and 1, run by Tootin, gets the first down, pounding it. Johnny Munt, the leak over the middle, 16 yards, tight end delay. That was a great play. That sparked it, I think. That got the offense going. Both backs, fake screen, dump to the tight end on the delay. Perfect call. Way to go, Liam. That was a great call. ETN left tackle for 8 yards. ETN up the middle, 6 yards. O-line getting to work, baby. No doubt about it. First and goal. ETN Wildcat. Run up the middle by ETN. A great block by Quentin Morris. It's 14-6. So how are we doing it? We're pounded, baby. We're pounded. Great job by the O-line. Big hit by Abdullah on the kickoff. Following kickoff, it's his second tackle. I noticed there. Good job. First down pass. Strigout getting there. Defense playing well. Trayvon Walker's having a massive game. Gardeck pressures Herbert. Big throw to Keenan Allen. That was a great catch. 2-minute warning. Holding on Penning. Strigout getting after it. He's making him hold him. 2nd and 20, pass dump off to McConkey. 2nd and 13, pitch and catch to Allen. 3rd and 7, pass incomplete. Great job by Jarian and Monteric Brown, Buster Brown. That's when 4th and 7, Green is second, smashes Herbert. Whatever, roughing the passer. Crap. Such crap. He didn't even hit him in the head. And he didn't land his body on him. So how's it? You know what I mean? Like, gosh. It's so annoying. Like, give me a break. We used to be like, that's a kill shot. That's a perfect hit. That's like a dream hit. You rush it and the quarterback turns right in there. Like, that's a huge hit. That hurt him. That hurt Herbert. You knew it. And then no timeouts. I know the announcers were saying that. No timeouts during that before halftime. We just kneeled down. I don't know, whatever. Maybe they didn't care. You're up 14-6. Nonetheless, we're 14-6 going into the second half. We get the ball, and we get rolling, man. Nice throw to Parker Washington, 11 routes on the curl route, 11 yards on the curl route. Tootin bounces right side for 13. Van Lanen, another great block. Sweep left, got a tackle for loss, -3. Not good. Pressure and tackle on 1 yard. That was Trevor trying to get out of it. 3rd down, good throw to Jacoby. That was 22 yards. Great. Oh, that's when he audible to max protection. Great audible. And then he threw a nice curl route to Jacoby Myers. Great job by Trevor on that one, man. That really was. The audible and the throw. Very good. 2nd and 6. Nice in-route throw to Tim Patrick for first down. 1st and goal, ETN up the middle. Timeout Jags. Halts to delay a game. I don't know why those happen, but they do. 2nd and goal, ETN stuffed. PI and Tim Patrick. I thought it was a shady call, but we get it. And then a QB draw. Great call. Yeah, I thought the patch, I don't know, whatever. I don't care. We get it. So I'm not going to say it was, I'm going to complain. But to me, it was a little shady. Nonetheless, we get the ball. We continue with the ball. And Trevor gets a QB draw for a touchdown. We're up 21-6, total in control. I like it. You put the gas on, step on their necks, all that good stuff. Let's see. Herbert was pressured 9 to 15 times in the first half. Awesome. And sacked, too. 2nd down, Herbert pressured again. 3rd and 8, incomplete pass. Herbert pressured again with Josh Hines-Allen and Trayvon. You get it? This is great. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. You start the half. You made them punt before the half. You start the half. You go down and score a touchdown. You go 3 and out. Then it's 3 and out. It's great. Then we get the ball back. Quick throw to Jacoby. First down on the curl route. Tootin left tackle first down. Deep throw to Diami. He's not open. Bad throw. I don't know why. And they put out there 24.2% completion rate on throws 20 yards or more. Gosh, it seems odd, but I guess so. But nonetheless, that was a bad throw and a bad decision. He wasn't open. Then he comes back and threads the needle to Jacoby over the middle. That was great. Quick throw to Quentin Morris on first down. 1st and 10. ETN up the middle. O-line is pounding him. ETN left tackle. 3rd and 2. Pounds up the middle for first down. Ezra and Walker just pounding guys. They're killing him. Tootin pounding Chargers defense. Tootin stuffed up the middle for no gain. End of the quarter. And Trevor Lawrence was 7 of 8 on the last 8 there. That was good, man. That was really good. 3rd and 6. Nice throw to Jacoby. Great pickup by LeQuint. 1st and 10. Tootin up the middle for 5. ETN up the middle. ETN off tackle for first down. 1st and goal. Stuff for no gain by ETN. And then play action pass to Tim Patrick. Great call. Great fake. Great route and great throw. Good job by all around. Good job, Trevor. Third quarter, Jags had 27 plays. Chargers had 3. Their 7th down. Great pick by Antonio Johnson. First down. He's got time. He overthrows the guy. He's shattered. He's shot. I think that hit hurt him. That might have hurt him. So good. And what did I say? Ruin their day. Fuck yeah. We're ruining your day. I'm sorry. This is a game of football. You get hurt. As long as it doesn't ruin your career or your season, I don't want that. Just your day. You ruined his day. Great job. We get the ball back. First down, ETN, 13 yards. That's with the pancake block by Hainsey. Think of beauty. Go watch the replay. Just go watch Hainsey. Watch him. Takes that boy for a ride. It's almost like the movie Blindside, where the left tackle, Michael Oher, takes the kid for a ride. It's like that, except he doesn't dump him over the fence, but he dumps him pretty darn good. It was fantastic. Then Trey Lance comes in. It's pretty much over. We get the ball back. I didn't like the going forward on 4th and 3. I didn't like the play. Just run it then. Just run it. I know. Trevor, to me, almost got hurt there. I'm glad he didn't. And that's what the game. That's it. All right. Great job, guys. Great job. Great job. Great win. And it's fantastic. Let's do final team stats brought to you by Team Tommy Mac. Go check them out at TommyMac.net.man. Go check it out at TommyMac.net. Carpet Man, Flooring, LVP, and more. Chris Rousseau with bail bonds. Get out of jail quick. Morgan & Morgan, you get hurt, they take care of you. Pound Law, that's all. J-Dog Junk Removal and Hauling for your construction, debris, and anything you want to give away this holiday season. Maybe you're getting a new table, a new couch, whatever. They'll refurbish it and give it to a veteran family in need. And then all you contractors, roofers, builders, keep them in mind. JDog.com is the easiest way to find them. Code Ninjas, CodeNinjas.com. 5 great locations for all your kids and their technology learning, including their AI academies. Check them out. Newmark Phoenix Realty Group, #1 in commercial real estate. Salt Air Inn and Suites Boutique Hotel, 4 blocks from the ocean. Awesome hotel. Beautiful boutique hotel. Great little pool, courtyard, 4 blocks from the ocean, and 2 blocks from all the action. Make sure you check them out at visitsaltair.com. Family Tradition Specialty Foods, home of Coconut Joe's hot sauces on our table. Should be on yours as well. Rick O'Connor's Allstate Agency for anything from home, life, auto, you name it. They handle it for you. 3 great locations, St. John, St. Aug, and Jax. FreedomFinance.LLC is the website for Freedom Finance and my man, Courtney Myers. You need a fractional CFO? He and his team will get it done for you. Sent many to them, and they kick ass every single time. FreedomFinance.LLC. I want to thank 1010XL, of course. Check it all out at TommyMac.net. All right, we know the points. Yards per carry, I did it already. We were at 4.1. They were at 2.6. Further just cementing the ass kicking. Yards per attempt, 7.0 for us at 64%. Not many throws, but that's okay. Excuse me, they had 4.5 yards per attempt at 55%. Part of the ass kicking. Third down, we were 50%. They were 25% conversion rate. Ass kicking. Fourth down, 3 of 5 for us, 1 of 3. Keep it rolling. Our defense had 3 sacks and 6 hits. They had 0 sacks and 2 QB hits. Part of the what? The ass whooping. Hell yeah, it was. It whooped their ass all over the place. Interceptions, both had 1. And then that canceled out the turnover ratio, both with a 0, man. It was a total whooping from start to finish. And you can go look at all the stats. You can go rewatch the game. You can rewatch his show. We'll be talking about it on Helmets and Heels. But that was the kind of team that we've been looking for. It is. That's the kind of team that we thought we were going to have all year long. And look, it's great they're here now. It's great what they did yesterday. There's no doubt about it. It's all fantastic. Now it's have your fun, take care of yourself, but have your fun, and then we get back to work. And we got to you got to beat Arizona, and it can't be win 1, lose 1, win 1. No, you got to stack. Let's stack them together. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen. I know KC don't look good, but you don't know if they're going to turn it around. You have no idea. You don't know what's going to happen in the North. You think Baltimore, right? Texans are behind me in the South, but they're what, a game behind? 6-4 to 5-5. Yeah, they're a game behind. So you got to keep up. You got to keep up and break away. November, December, big time. Men versus boys. We pull away. We stop the run. We run the football. We don't turn the ball over. We keep our quarterback clean. We win the line of scrimmage. That's what yesterday was. That was playoff-type football. And then we just got to duplicate it now and keep it going. All right, that's going to do it for me this time around at home. And, yeah, physicality will always win. Thanks, Gino. I love you. Say prayers for my mom if you would. I really appreciate it. And I'll do the same for all of you out there. And I'll see you on Helmets and Heels, 2 o'clock sharp, 92.5 FM or 1010XL.com if you're not in the market. Peace and love. Thanks to you all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the love. Go Jags, LFG, exclamation point times infinity and beyond. And I want to thank Team Tommy Mack as well. You guys are the best. And we'll see you later in the week right here on Catching Up with Tommy Mack. Have a great day and week, everybody.